Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist with today's Schumann Resonance Report for Thursday, July the 24th. Happy new moon, friends. I gotta tell you, it is steamy outside here in Illinois. I walked outside and instantly covered in humidity. That corn be sweating. All right, you guys, here is our graph. As you can see, it's been relatively quiet for the last 3 days. This is pretty uncommon for us. We had a little bit of release here yesterday afternoon, and then this morning we have a little bit of a mixed bag coming in. This is a closer look at that. We have a little bit of a mixed bag. This literally just started about 6 a.m. Central Time, and it's building up to it. You can see it starting to spread as it gets into the space. When I went into meditation, this is all upper chakra energy coming in. We're getting new refilled information, new refills into those third eye and crown. But that throat chakra, that might be a little bit spicy today. This release around the new energy, it's really stirring up my spice here. I feel like I have some things I need to talk about, some confrontations that need to happen, stuff like that. And not in a bad way, just stuff I've been putting off. I feel like I need to deal with it. And it's making me feel a little bit spicy today. For all of those people who used to ask me, when is it gonna calm down? That's what it looks like when it's calm. And just to review with all of you what I'm looking at here, this is the Tomsk Russian graph. The Schumann is measured all throughout the world, including in the United States at different stations. They measure different wavelengths of frequency, different amplitudes, different stuff. The one I am familiar with is the Tomsk graph from Russia and the graph from Italy, okay? That doesn't mean those are the only two places. Those are the ones I'm familiar with. You can easily find any of these stations just by using Google. None of them are a secret. It's not a covert operation at all. But when I am looking at this, the Schumann, the Russian graph, blue is homeostasis. That is balance. The green lines here going this way, this is background noise. This is us. This is the noise we as society make. The microwaves, the Wi-Fi, all the stuff that we produce as a society are these lines here. Lines coming down like this are usually incoming or outgoing energy. When I see a line like this that doesn't quite go all the way to the bottom, it's kind of like a buildup or kind of like an integration of energy into your system very slowly. We're not getting a big push. It doesn't mean we aren't receiving energy. This lines coming down is all energy, especially here with the red. But we just experience it a little bit differently because it's not all at once like the big white pushes that we normally get. Here is our Italian graph. As you can see, just those little grumbles coming in down there, the normal red that we get on the graph. Those triggers that you've been holding on to for 15 years, they might get stepped on a little bit today, but it's a reminder that you don't need them anymore. And again, when it comes to this information, this energy that we're getting here, this is information being sent to our crown, our third eye, our throat, and our heart. There's a little bit of spiciness in that throat as if it may stimulate some conversations that need to happen. Just be mindful, stay in your integrity, and don't let someone else's reaction to what you're saying drag you out of the space where you are or make you do or say something that doesn't align with who you are. Practice your pause. Give yourself a minute. It's going to be okay. Just watch out for that spice. And as always, it is a new moon. Reiki Rachel on YouTube has got a wonderful new moon activation. I highly encourage everybody to go check it out. You can just find her on YouTube. Very simple. Meditation for me this morning was very much about not putting things off anymore. There are a few things in my personal life that I need to deal with, especially before my son goes away to school. You know what I'm saying? And I've been putting them off. Not because they're particularly difficult, but because I just don't feel like it. They're not fun to deal with, so I haven't been dealing with them. But what you ignore will continue to follow you throughout your days. So the more I ignore it, the more I notice little things coming up that are triggering responses related to that event. You know what I'm saying? So really, meditation today was just about allowing yourself to wrap up any loose ends you might have. We have a new moon today. It's time to plant the seeds of something new. Get rid of that stuff. We're done with it. Get it out of your house. Sage your house, do whatever you want to do, stand in the door, blow in some cinnamon, do something to welcome in this new moon with some new intentions. It's also Leo season, my favorite season because that's my birthday season, friends. All right, friends, here's our cards for today. So my guides are saying that right now we are really working to create a sense of balance out of something that feels very unbalanced. The idea that you're giving all your attention to people outside of you, your community, stuff like that. So my guides are saying, just because things have always been one way does not mean they must stay that way. We are being asked to go within and figure out what it is we want individually, and then that will work together for the collective. This is going to require us to step outside of our comfort zone and embrace our creative vision, but when we do, it literally makes the path in front of you a little bit more clearer. You can step more onto it and you will feel a greater sense of alignment. But again, that's going to require us to go within and recognize that just because it's always been one way does not mean it has to stay that way. It's time to step outside of our comfort zone, embrace something new, and step onto that path, friends. Look at how beautiful this day is already. Just getting started. What a beautiful morning, right? So let's set our intentions right here in the present moment and embrace our incoming day. Are you ready? Because I am. Take a nice big deep breath in and release. Drop your shoulders and just remind yourself that today is a great day. It's a new moon. It's a time to plant something new. It's time to embrace who you are and step into that creative vision, whatever that looks like for you, friends. It's a great day. It's a great day. What are you going to do with it?